we're crossing. Let's get out of the zone here. We're crossing. We're headed to the west. We're walking Bloor Street, Toronto, Canada, Ontario. This is Bloor Street, west, in Toronto, Canada. That's looking east. And this is looking west. We just passed Spadina. And we're just heading towards the next street. I think it's Bathurst. Yeah, let's check out Bathurst. I'm in the bike lane right now. Moving to the sidewalk. It is March 1st, 2021. Yesterday was t-shirt weather, but today it's windy again. -2, -1 Celsius. The Celsius doesn't really matter. What matters is the wind. It is really windy. A few minutes ago it was snowing, just kind of light, just like. Run through this red light here. Don't do this at home. I used to do this walk from downtown to West End to Hyde Park a few times last winter. It was a pretty good walk. Whenever you needed to get some snacks or food or something, there was lots of cool places to stop by. Let's check out the stores. Your balance. Pretty much window shopping. Window shopping of stores here. Cool. I'm trying to get to the construction site up on Bloor Street at Bathurst and Bloor. It used to be there on the stands, big supermarket, kind of a department store from back in the 70s, I guess. They sold all sorts of knickknacks and he gave away turkeys and Christmas, and so now they tore it down and they're building, my face is frozen, they're building a set of condos there. I went in there and photographed them when they were tearing down the buildings a while back, and did a lot of photos back there, and let's just go see how far it's gone up. Brunswick and Bloor Street. Coming to you live. I don't know why I'm not crossing here. There's one garbage truck waiting to get across. Is it a garbage truck? No, it's a private garbage truck. I have no idea what that is. Take out wine, beer. You can take out wine and beer now in that place. You know. Very colorful jacket. Japanese pancakes. Japanese pancakes. I don't think I've had one of those yet. Curbside cycle. This guy's super close. One at a time. You stay distance. It's dead closed. Like just not even open, not even thinking of opening. Here we go. Smells, can you smell it? Very decent. This reminds me of East Village, New York City. Lots of people selling that stuff on the street. And actually, they burn a big bundle of it, not just one or two. They burn a big bundle. And just, you can smell it for blocks. Gorilla tape. I need some of that glue. I need some of that glue. Oh, I need to glue my microphone on this camera. These guys selling some serious masks. The N95s. Package there. And the rest of the kind of masks, but they got the N95s here. Not messing around masks. You put that on and you're good to go. You can go, oh, look at this. Look at these guys. That'd be a cool street shot, I think, if I can move quickly. That'd be a cool shot. That's a cool shot of the building. The condos that used to be on the steps. Let's try another one here. There we go. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to put this thing on -1. Try to get. Alright, I'll take a bunch of shots here. I like that lady with the red hat too. It's very kind of reds always works in a photo. If you have a red somewhere, whoa, you see that bird? That bird almost touched my hand. What a dive bombing. Birds and I gotta tell you a story about birds and me. Last summer, I was photographing a ton of birds. I'm not a wildlife photographer, never done it. Ooh, this wind is cold, man. Ouch, it's going right through my gloves. It's amazing how warm yesterday was. Saying I'm not a wildlife photographer, but we see this a lot. Masks on the ground. That would be a photo, but you can imagine that. You don't need to shoot this. I photographed a lot of birds last year. They kind of reacted to me, kind of interested. Kind of like interesting. This is a interesting place. Are you listening? I'm too close. I need to get far back. Wow, what is this? Sushi to go. Sushi to go. Sorry. Don't worry, you're cool. Thanks. These mountains, I photographed a lot of bands there. One of my favorite bands I photographed there. Automatic. They were a local Toronto band back in the 2000s, late 2000s. They were rocking crazy. I used to love going to bars, and that wind is crazy. That wind is blowing. I used to go to bars and photograph a lot of local bands, and that was a pretty useful place to shoot bands. The problem was the stage was about 6-7 feet above the ground, and it was very difficult. Pretty much shot all the musicians up there. It was just really tough to get a good shot. Oh, this is very cold compared to yesterday. Yesterday was nice and mild, and today's it's actually extremely cold. A dollar store on there, right? Let's do a look back on Bloor Street. Or would it be Bloor Street? Let's see if I can do a quick shot. Nothing exciting, just documenting one car coming and too late. I just wanted one car in the shot, but it didn't work out really good, did it? I like this. It's funny, a lot of these street shots I do, I try to get rid of the traffic so there's not a lot of cars in it, and it kind of feels like the streets are always empty. The wind is. My glasses on. Oh my God. Okay, so this guy is. We're at the corner of Bathurst and Bloor. And these are the condos that's going in. Get my camera. Pizza here. It's pizza. This guys, pizza people have been around for decades in Toronto. This is what it's gonna look like. This guy's selling track pants. They're open. Curbside, and we sell a lot of, I guess, home stuff. This guy's been around for a long time too. It's an interesting store. It's like a home workout outfit of some sort. This is this area. I think this used to be an iconic area where this balloon's trying to attack you while I'm photographing the lady crossing the street. Herbs and nutrition, that place is open. Selling herbs. We got those handlebars attached to the ATM machine. That way when you want to pull it out of the car and run away with it, you got a place to put the chains around. Very thoughtful. Very thoughtful, definitely. Wow, look at that. That's a lot of condos. That's quite a bit of. 1, 2, 3, at least 4 cranes, 5 cranes. That's what we're looking for. Korean sushi, everything. This guy's got everything. I'm going to photograph that too. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to cross the street in a minute and maybe a photo here. This lens on my other camera is a bit too not a very good shot. So what they got here on the display. So I'm going to cross on the next street, come back, and photograph the construction a little bit more. So the stores on that side. There's a salon up there. Let's look at the salon pictures. Just generic pictures. Oh, this used to be a barber place. Gus. And I had some soup in there. That was pretty good. But this guy's closed. Established February 22nd, 1960. That's a good one. It's got the actual day. I'll take a shot of that. I'm going to back up a bit. Well, there's this post in the way. So what should I do? I'm going to go in the middle of the street between the bike lane and cool. All right. Always, when you take a picture on the road, after you put the camera down, you should always look behind you and make sure there's no cars coming. So, because you are in a dangerous location. Oh man, it's freezing. That area looks good too. Screw the cold. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going and make it a loop. This road's gonna definitely freeze. The car is interesting. Let's go a little bit. The wind is coming from the north. Oh my god. You know what? The river might freeze again, and we might have to go ride our bikes on it again. Hopefully. So things are blowing around. Got my hat on and I got my hoodie wrapped around my head. And yeah, we walk to the next light and turn around. Oh, this is cool. They got cool hats in there. Oh, I'm gonna remember that when they're open. That's the jacket to have today. She had the right idea. I don't know if you saw it or not, but Uber Eats takeout. They got the picture of every closed every Monday. What is this? A Chinese place? It's like a dance center. This is cool. Alright, we're gonna turn around pretty soon. Because my fingers are Kentucky Fried Chicken. I can't smell anything. It's either cold or shut off their fryer. I can't smell anything. Oh, that section is cool too. Korean town. We're in Korean town. We're gonna walk to that major Korean grocery store. And I'm gonna show you all Koreatown in Toronto. I think it's the southern one. There's another one north that's bigger and fancier. Let's take it downtown. Another bookstore. It's amazing how many bookstores are still around. But yeah. And everything being online, people are still buying and selling books in small stores. Apparently, books are in demand somewhat. Made with love, alright. These things are crazy. Juice places, another fruit market. Lots of berries. Alright, I think this is the place we're gonna turn around because the temperatures. Who walks in the storm? Gee. East Coast. That's the view of, oh, that would be a cool shot. A lady had a cool color. Yeah, I always photograph people with funky color hair for my photo shoots. And it's always interesting to see actual people wearing it on the street. I always think it's only the models that, you know. That was a cool shot. Okay. Alright, now this light is red again. This, when it's snowing like this, it's nice to keep the shutter speed on your camera low, like maybe 60, something like that. That way you get the snow coming in as kind of fast moving blurs. Otherwise you'll get a lot of white spots in your photo, and the photo will look like it's got dust on it. This guy's like riding in a snowstorm like it's sunny there. That's the attitude. This is better now because it's snowing, and this is a better shot of downtown because the snow makes it feel like a lot more. But I need one car or one person. This guy's good with a stick. The car cut it off. Okay. It's nice to have some cars and people in the photo. The kid waiting. Because otherwise, without it, you're just gonna get empty streets. It's kind of interesting, but it doesn't time date it. You come back later on, you look at it, and you want to know kind of what era the cars are in. You can tell I'm concentrating on. Come on. Okay, this car looks good. We get it right now. It's like a little bit older too. Okay, we spent way too much time in this corner. Okay, we're gonna jump and go in a minute. Ready to go? This guy on the bike would have been a good shot. But we're gonna get out of here before my fingers fall apart. This is a good shot too. I will be crossing the street, dressed in the bright colors. We're gonna run across the red. That's where we came. So I'm making a loop. Those are the crossing the street, and now we're making a loop. A lot of Korean places, food restaurants. They're closed every Thursday. They're closed every Monday. A lot of these stores are closed. I'm actually not sure what the regulations are regarding. I don't know if they're still under lockdown, or I see kids in school. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. I just I just keep 6 feet apart, wear a mask, and stay away from crazy people. I guess I'm like always. That's a cool, interesting street shot too. Just do my thing, always anyway. So. Oh, I got the wrong guy's feet. There you go. So I did 2 shots. Let's see if it's possible to do a panoramic, since there's not a lot of cars on the street. If there's a lot of cars on the street, then you can't do a panoramic because the cars will be cut off, and these are the Toronto taxis currently. Because the cars will be cut off and they look kind of mismatched, but if the streets are empty, you can do a couple of shots and stitch them together in Photoshop and kind of get a panoramic view of where you're at. So, okay, I'm tilting the camera way too much, I guess. But that's where we are. We're looking around. We're discovering this area. We just don't want to be walking like... How much is parking here? $3 each hour. It's not bad. Major street in Toronto. And there is parking available, I guess. I guess you can park there. $3 an hour. It's not bad, actually. I don't know. Handmade paper gifts. back at we're getting close to Bloor and Bathurst, the construction. I'm gonna see if I can sneak in and look at some see what's going on in there, if they're working, or how many buildings they're gonna build in there. They took down almost a block of old buildings and streets, and it was very interesting. Big demolition job. Big demolition. That guy's on an electric bike. He's just flying. He's not even in a bike lane, is he? No, he's not. He doesn't need to be in a bike lane. He's going fast. Those electric bikes are definitely interesting. And but you have to be dressed really warm to ride in this condition, because the speeds are much higher than a regular bike. But they're interesting things. You can actually use them to travel across the city pretty good. This is some heavy metal work here. Look at those weights are. What the hell are they holding? Those things are weight. Oh God. I guess they're holding the side of a building? I don't know. Engineering types would know. Now look at this. Make sure nothing falls. Oh, there. So I guess those weights are holding the side of that building. They're not tearing that for some reason. Keeping that intact. Those buildings are covered up. I don't know in the back. This is how this goes. They're gonna yell at us now because we're inside the place. The cameras are looking at me too. So don't go too far in. I'm like, sir, you're inside the zone. You gotta make sure you go into construction. I used to photograph a lot of construction sites, and it's true, you gotta be careful you don't want stuff falling on your head, and you could easily get involved in going to an unknown place. I used to always wear a hard hat and wear construction boots and look really efficient and walk in and do a lot of photographs, because this is what it used to look like. Kind of these blurry photos that blown up and colorized. It was an iconic place in Toronto. Price War. And that guy used to, I guess, compete with the place having similar low price items. I gotta tell you guys, my fingers are very cold. Very cold. It's interesting, huh? Is that another gate down there? Yeah, there's another gate down there. Let's see if we can get a look-see from the backside. It's gonna be pretty interesting once they finish with this. So this side's already kind of done a little bit. So stick this into the fence. Warning, you're being watched. Wow, this is cool. Let's go a little bit further south. We're walking south on Bathurst now. This construction site. I guess, oh, there's a cool story there I'm going to photograph on the way back. So I guess I gotta cross the street here. It's an old barbecue place that's kind of iconic looking. Oh, look at this. So a couple of these shops are still here. So I guess they're building around some of these. Huh? I guess so, huh? I guess they're building around. That would be cool. They have a couple of old shops. That's a good idea. A little bit of a. So I don't think we can get in here anywhere, can we? Oh, all right. It's crossing Bathurst in the middle. Going back to Bloor. There's a store here. I want to actually take a couple shots of it if I can. Oh yeah, that's how that's gonna look. So it's gonna be kind of an old building-ish. Maybe they painted and modernized it too. I always like this area, and I always photographed this. I wish I'd gone in there a few more times. But so this place, that side is kind of shaking too. It's like a chicken place. Alright, we're back on Bloor Street. We're gonna head east on Bloor Street back to our base. Get on a sunlight and get the hell out of here. Okay, wow, the lighting is amazing on this side. Look at this light. The clouds moved away and the light just the contrast just pops. Oh, it's sunny now. It was snowing a few minutes ago and it's now the light. Okay, I'm gonna go here and do a bikes coming in. This is one of those shots that it's interesting just because the light is great, but I'm a bit overexposed. Okay, let's set this car coming into the shot and bang. The sky's a bit blown, but the lights are off. Yeah. I can see CN Tower to my right behind the trees somewhere. See how the light turns so the sun's coming out? Oh my god, see? We should have started a walk right now. We would have got in so much more light in action. Here we're at these palace again. I have no idea what's going on in there. If it's still open or... You know what? Could be, if the light is good. Check for bikes. Alright. This red in this shot works too. I don't want to. Oh. I need a cool set of cars that. Oh, we're out of battery on the phone. We ran out of battery on the main camera. I have an extra battery in my backpack, but changing batteries is in the cold weather. It is not a good idea. Chance of dropping stuff is high. That's a cool shot. This biker's coming. Let's see. It's flying. It's flying. She was looking at us. Look at this shot. Is that Toronto? No idea. That bike was flying through the lane. It's just like, I want to get back to somewhere warm. I'm done with the cold. Ford F1, there you go. It's supposed to be the most popular truck. And that's a Ford F450. Not messing around. And he's waving at us. He's like, hey. It's a Ford section. I'm gonna get through this red light before I freeze completely. The wind died down actually. This is a cool set of trees. Look at the street. I don't know if it shows up on the action cam here, but it's kind of cool. Look, it's a good road to ride your bike on. Bike on. It's like a wide sidewalks, huh? It's most of Toronto streets have narrow sidewalks. I find in New York a lot of streets have wide sidewalks and walking. In here, this is pretty wide. Not usual. I mean, this is Bloor Street, major street in Toronto. I guess it's like the longest street east-west, is it? Probably. Anyway, it's a major street, goes from east-west, crosses downtown. East the street where all the expensive shops are. And everything is on Bloor Street. Bloor Street is Toronto. Yonge Street's also a major street, but they're competing. Who's the biggest and best? Who's the biggest and best? This one is definitely cold though. February, there's construction here. Oh look, sun totally came out. Oh, here you go. This is your March weather. It goes from snowing, cold, windy, sunny. And if this wind dies down, it's going to be t-shirt weather. Well, t-shirt and a heavy jacket, but close enough. You know, not a complete t-shirt weather. Panoramic is another. I think it's the same kind of bike. It's got his handlebars real high up. Very chopper style. Chopper style. Sitting back and relaxing. Riding on a bike. I like these e-bikes. I think they're kind of cool. What you need is an e-mountain bike. So you can go on trails and not even work hard. And just get that. That guy's interesting. Can you see him in a cool outfit? Dressed really cool. Let's see if we can get close enough. Let's put his mask on. Interesting character. I like the way he was dressed. He's going to this shop. What is this? It's a IGA, I think. Is that IGA? What is that? Oh, Metro. Metro. I think IGAs no longer exist. Metro, I guess. Food shop. Steaks and food, and noodles and rice, and, chips, food. Oh my God. All right, there you go. All right, we are at Spadina and Bloor, and we're gonna end the walk here, cut the tape here, and get inside and warm up somewhere. And it was a quick walk. Thanks for walking with me. I will catch you on the next ride. It's back, signing off. See you later.